Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Sorry for the long delay. But we are going back and we're going to post some more content. Yeah, we're going to post some new content and more content over here on Hutchins Hut Revolutions the Third. Yep, Hutchins Hut Revolutions the Third. Okay, so basically, I don't have to break down in detail. You guys already know what happened to Hutchins Hut Revolutions 1 and Revolutions 2. So, to cut to the chase, I do have to tell you some things. Okay? So, right now, we are catching up on some stuff. Now, as suspected, you guys want to know some stuff. So, I'm going to be hooking y'all guys up with some stuff. So, not to worry. Again, my friends, my brothers and sisters, my ladies and gentlemen, we are doing whatever in our power to make sure that you guys are catching up to date on what's going on with entertainment and the rest of the comic universe. Okay? So, what are we doing? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because today, we are going on back on my dad's YouTube, of course. And we are going to be going over to our friend Screen Crush. We're going over to our friend Screen Crush, and we're going to summarize some stuff on what he said in the comic universe. And we're going to, of course, put subtitles, of course. Okay, you want to know everything about Agatha episode 5. Okay, what do we know about Agatha all along episode 5? Okay, but first, we have to break down what happened from our friend Screen Crush. Screen Crush is a really reliable website, or should we say, group that you can follow everything in the comic universe and entertainment. Alright, so we're going to be talking more about Billy Kaplan. Who's Billy Kaplan? Well, he's believed to be the son of Wanda. Wanda from WandaVision. Okay, Billy Kaplan. What do we know about Billy? Well, the resurrection means the son of both Agatha and Wanda, again, have the son, Billy. But what do we know about Billy? The real person behind it all has been Wanda all along, not Agatha all along. But yet we have Agatha also trying to be in the story too. I said, again, right now we'll explain a little bit about the history. First, we gotta remind you that Screen Crush also does tours. So if you guys want to check them out, go check them out. Okay. The news that you can also follow them on Discord. Alright. So everything we know about the theories and what we have about Billy Kaplan and his reveal on what his role and his place in the show from the spin-off series of WandaVision. So what do we know? Basically, it's just we know that we are trying to get back into doing some of the Marvel Universe. Yet here we are. We're talking about more specifically Wiccan. So what do we know about Wiccan? Wiccan is the son of Agatha and Wanda. And he plays a really important part in the series and in the comics. Because of residential spirit energy that Wanda shares with her twin sons, there are actual fragments of her imagination that basically retcon to Wanda saving the souls, reincarnated in her boys, Billy Kaplan and Tommy Shepard, who became the two key members of the Young Avengers. For all the fans who know the Young Avengers, they are very, very two important pieces to the Young Avengers movie, which we should be getting that, but it's been on development delay for so long. And we don't know when the Young Avengers is going to have their film or their time to shine. But we're trying to set up for it. We're trying to set up for it. But again, Wiccan, in all sense, is Billy the whole time. Billy the whole time is Wiccan. So Agatha's words awaken the truth within Billy. He unleashes dormant powers to mind control Jennifer and Lilia to this exact as we saw from Wanda due to the absence in Avengers Age of Ultron, except the fact that his powers go blue instead of red. Again, Wanda's energy is red. Okay? Remember. And no one has ever tried to argue otherwise, because everybody loves your on coffee mugs. And again, it's Parents' Day to get nothing but just the shit you get in a cup. Again, literally and quite figuratively. Again. So now, let's skip this yada yada and get right back to it. Okay. So, basically, we know a few things from what happened with Wanda Maximoff from the Multiverse of Madness. If you haven't watched the Multiverse of Madness, I highly, highly recommend you check the WandaVision and the Multiverse of Madness, because those are two big things that tie to the Multiverse Saga. The thing is the difference between the 616 universe and the universe we know from the Illuminati from Multiverse of Madness is obviously they're two different worlds. Again, reality, when Thanos was defeated, Thanos' snap and chain reaction kill events, where Wanda created her kids and chaos magic, enslaved the whole Westview town, etc., 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 sustained her spells, but remember in other reality, Wanda and Vision probably worked with Agatha for all that there is to come, and basically she did some magic to have her children grow older, so that they went from babies all the way up to teenagers, and just short amount of time. Manipulate the course of events from Endgame, where the time travel, and we already know about the time travel part thanks to Kang the Conqueror and Thanos, and more importantly Loki, who also is a big piece to the universe. Again, he who remains alive, but in the course of history we're meant to be. Again, Wanda's trying to lower her soul so that she tries to end the Multiverse of Madness, while as she tries to destroy the Darkhold, which is the dark magic book she stole from the library, as we know from Westview. Again, moment of clarity again when her son's soul was beckoning out to her in the end of WandaVision, where Wanda could have been placed in sigil to her sons to protect them from magic users such as Agatha, who wanted to exact revenge on Wanda for at least the very least bit to steal their powers. So Agatha wants to steal Wanda's powers and be more powerful than she was. And by this effect, that's why she has her spin-off show, and this is why she's trying to exact revenge and go down through the Witch's Road. Okay, this is the whole series here. Again, remember, Agatha's energy in the MCU is purple. So again, Agatha's power is purple. Well, Scarlet Witch, again, given that Scarlet is another name for red, her power is red. So again, involuntarily draining out powers from abilities to innately be connected to the afterlife, so to think that Wanda's final moments in the Multiverse of Madness can be tapped into her abilities she absorbed from Agatha and then used them to rescue her son and their souls and bring them back to the color of the energy. What happens after that when you subtract red from purple, you get gray. No, not just gray, you get blue. But you get blue energy, Wanda's red energy plus Agatha's purple energy leaves the blue energy. So if you resurrect Billy's power, his power is blue. Makes sense, right? Because purple and red and blue. Red and blue make purple. Purple, red, blue. Get it? Got it? Okay, Wanda is still trying to control the events of the scene, while basically you can kind of see it all from the show. If you pay attention to the show, likewise. Again, all these stupid advertisements. All these stupid embedded advertisements. We hate to see all these stupid embedded advertisements that take away the focus of what we're talking about. All these stupid advertisements of all the things that are taking away the stuff we're trying to talk about. This is why on Hutchins Hut we are never monetized. We are never monetized ever in the history of Hutchins Hut. We have never been monetized ever in our history. In our long history of our channels, we've never been monetized. And it's good because we don't want to be ads. We don't want ads. Leave the ads out. Okay? As we said, as she said. Okay, but again, back to focus. We still have 9 seconds of these stupid advertisements. Oh my freaking god, nobody cares about these damn advertisements, YouTube. We just want to know what our friends at Screen Crush said. Okay, so basically, in a nutshell, basically they're trying to resurrect Billy so that Billy's able to use his energy to try to save everything. Okay, so basically to pass up the role would be kind of foolish in the first place because we know Billy, who we know is aka the Wiccan, has a very, very, very important place in that series. So, given that he's a really focused character right now, one of the most focused characters in the series right now, if you guys hadn't watched WandaVision, you hadn't watched Multiverse of Madness, I highly, 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 highly recommend you watch those. And then you watch Agatha all along. Once you watch all those, then you can come back and rewatch this video over and over and over again. And if you have more questions, you could email me at danhutchins78@gmail.com. And if you have serious questions, call me on my phone number. Again. So, I do want to say thank you to all the friends and all the family and all the subscribers and all the watchers and viewers who are trying to tune in and try to keep up with me and try to be like, okay, this is what Dan's talking about. Yeah, this is what he's talking about. So then that way you kind of feel like you're in the nose for what you know and for what you want to know about the comic universe. So again, you guys have a wonderful one. I'll see y'all in another episode, hopefully in the next few moments.